Hey there, welcome back. So planning a vacation can be a lot of fun, but without a budget, it can quickly become really stressful and really expensive. In this video, I'll guide you through creating a vacation budget so you can enjoy your trip without breaking the bank. I know setting a budget is a really important step that a lot of people are tempted to skip, but I'm telling you, it's key to really enjoying your vacation and not being stressed out about how much you're spending. Step 1, determine right out of the gate how much you have to spend on this trip. Consider your disposable income, any savings you have, and any other financial factors. If you're not sure, just pick a price that you think is realistic for you, and then as you fill in the blanks of your budget, you can adjust as needed. This will not only help you narrow down the many options out there, but it'll give you a roadmap or a goal that you can stick with. And remember, even if your budget is on the lower end, it is possible to plan a trip that fits within any budget. I really believe this. You can always save money by packing more of your own food or planning no-cost activities like hiking instead of high-cost ones like zip-lining. So for now, on to the budget. Let's walk through this together. Grab a piece of paper, or I like to type it up in a Word doc. We'll start with the basics, what you do know. I know I want to plan a 4-night vacation with my husband and 2 girls this summer. I'd like to make it within driving distance so we can bring our dog, and I'll say we'd like to spend $4,000 or less. Step 2, determine your destination. You may already know the location you'd like to visit. I'm thinking we might be interested in the Lake Tahoe area, but I'm open to other ideas. So this is my favorite helper hack. I'm going to head over to ChatGPT just to get some ideas. I'll search, please give me 10 ideas of great summer vacation destinations with kids that are within a 4-hour drive from Sacramento, California. Keep in mind, you may also need to factor in either a rental car when you get to your destination or extra transportation from the airport to your destination, and possibly public transit costs when you're there. So just think about all of the ways you might need to get around on your trip. Another thought, if you're not set on how you'll get there, you could also consider taking a train. This is a really fun way to travel with kids, and it can cost a lot less than a flight or paying for gas. Sometimes takes a little bit longer though. Detail number 2, food. This can vary hugely depending on whether you're eating out for every meal or if you have access to a complimentary continental breakfast or a refrigerator or microwave at your hotel, or even a full kitchen if you're staying at a home. I personally like to stay in a home so we can take advantage of the kitchen and cook some of our meals. A lot of times on vacation, we'll eat out for just 1 meal a day, usually lunch, or more often it's dinner. We pick up breakfast food, some staples, and some snacks when we're first getting into town. I like to do one big grocery shop at the beginning of a trip. We'll say we're gonna spend $300 on that because we're in California where groceries are expensive. Then we'll allow for $50 per person in our family per day for eating out or getting gelato or whatever. So that's $200 eating out per day. 4 nights, 5 days equals $1,000. Plus our grocery stop at the beginning, it'll come out to a grand total of $1,300 for food for the trip. And again, adjust this based on your plan. If you're at a hotel or if you're in a more expensive city or a tourist area, you might end up spending more to eat out. So again, just do a little research ahead of time. Do your best to estimate. I kind of try and walk through the day and what we'll need day by day when we get up. Next budget detail, lodging. Now this is the one area I think can vary the most. So decide what route you're going to go from the beginning. Do you want a hotel, Airbnb, or my personal favorite, home exchange? You can do a basic Google search here just to compare costs. Looking at hotels, there's everything from a 2-star hotel inland a little to 4 stars with a beach view in Santa Cruz. If you go middle of the road, 3 stars, not far from the beach, it's about $1,500 for 4 nights. Looking at Airbnb, this place is really cute and moderately priced for the area. The total is going to be $1,700 before tax. And if we go with home exchange, we've already paid the one-time annual fee of $220 because we exchange all the time. So there's no cost there. So it's just a matter of going on the site and finding a place. And ooh, I love this one. So I'm going to reach out to several listings because it usually takes a few of them before you find an exchange that's a perfect fit. But I'm definitely going with Home Swap. It'll save me a minimum of $1,500, and that's a huge chunk of my budget for this trip. And by the way, if you want to learn more about home exchange, check out this video here or click on the link below in my show notes. And finally, what do you want to budget for activities? There's a huge variety here as well. So I recommend seeing what's left over in your budget after you figure out all your other details, as well as the type of activities you like to do. We're going mostly with low-cost activities because we love being outdoors. So I'll plan on some hiking, maybe a day or two at the beach, and we'll pack a picnic for both of those. So we'll save on food costs as well. We'll probably do one day at the boardwalk because you have to if you're going to Santa Cruz. One tip for places like amusement parks and boardwalks: if you go online and you buy tickets in advance, it's usually cheaper than buying them day of if you walk up. So I'm going to plan on $50 a person for our boardwalk day. That's $200 for the family. Seems a little low for the whole week in terms of activities. So let's look at what we have left over after we add everything up and see if there's any extra for activities. We've got transportation, food, lodging. All of that comes out to $3,340. My goal was $4,000, so that leaves $660. So going back to activities, I'm going to just double it, just in case we want to rent kayaks or spend a little bit more at the boardwalk. So we'll say $400 for activities, and that still leaves us with $260. It's not much, but it's always good to have a little padding just in case you want to go to a nicer dinner on the last night. We like to do that. Or maybe you spend more on gas than you expect, or you want to bring back some souvenirs, buy a t-shirt at the boardwalk. So that's how I plan my vacation budget. The key is really to keep going back to it as you do your planning and modify when you need to, and also be flexible. One thing you can expect with travel is the unexpected. So as long as you're prepared, you're more likely to have the trip of your dreams and stay on budget. And one more advanced budgeting hack: divide up the trip total by the number of months until your vacation and stash that amount in a separate savings account so it builds up and you've got the money waiting there for you when trip time rolls around. So for more travel saving tips, check out this video next, and you'll learn my 5 favorite travel tips for cutting costs and saving big. If this was helpful, hit subscribe for all my videos and drop me a comment below. Let me know where you're going on your next vacation, or maybe where you want to go. I'm always looking for a new vacation spot to check out. So please share your ideas or your questions in the comments. In the meantime, happy budget vacation planning. See you next time.